Watchalong. Crows, Demons. Big game. Looking forward to this one. How are we all? Sean's in chat. Kate, Langy. Hey, yeah, I enjoyed the I enjoyed the ACA report. It was very good. Very entertaining. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I still can't believe we're actually on there. Like, genuinely can't believe that that's where we are nowadays. Truly bizarre that that is. What have I done, Sean? Hey, Kate, just a trooper. What did I do? Should be a good game, this, though. Oh, Sean, told you not to curse it. You know what? I did the same thing a couple of years ago. I talked about gastro, and like it had hit our house like 3 times with the kids, and I was the only one who didn't do it. And like I literally made a comment saying I took the piss, saying it's just called good personal hygiene, wash your hands, stuff like that. And I was the only one who got it. Like a couple of weeks later, it's proper ill. I was like, on me that. On me, curse the universe. But this should be a good game, this. Who have we got? Who have we got? I've gone Crows here. Obviously. Who are you guys and girls going with? You know what? Van Ruin does not look like a key forward. Adelaide by 38. Oh, there's nothing worse. G'day, Mike. How are you, mate? Sean, there is nothing worse. You know what? I am a little suck. Little suck when it comes to man flu. Like, I'll fully open up with it. I'm not even going to pretend that I'm big and brave with it. Crows by 46. Love that. Love that. You know what? I love watching the warm-ups. How good are warm-ups? Genuinely, just epic to watch. Look at Bailey Fritch there. Just loving it. Loving the little handballs. Here come the Crows. When Mawera out late, Zach Taylor goes to the subs bench. And Harry Sharp is the Suns. Yeah, I think I went. I think I went Swans. Mate, the ads are cooked, bro. But then again, I just think maybe they always were cooked. Maybe we just appreciate them. Have I got a multi? I actually did put one on just before I came on here. I haven't watched the VFL yet. That is my evening job. I will sit in the living room. I was going to do it last night, but I didn't. I was football out. I've got Laird for 19, Oliver for 20, Dawson for 20, Josh Worrell for 18, Rankin anytime goal, Neil Bullen and Curtin anytime goal. I don't mind that. Don't mind it. You know what? I could have a full tip round, but it looks like a lot of people are going to have a full tip round. It's a little bit heartbreaking. It's a little bit heartbreaking. There is always one that goes wrong. Well, the Swans are ahead, aren't they, Langy? Kate, did you tip Carlton? Tell me you did. Adnan's broadside. I haven't, Mike. I haven't. Where can I get that? You know what? Swoop's new, like, trying to be, like, a little bit calmer and cooler might be the most annoying thing in football history, to be honest. I'm going to put it out. I don't mind. Like, everyone has to evolve as a human being, but, like, just get a little bit excited. Dan Murphy's, I'll check it out. I shall check it out. I don't drink that often, but I have got the football at Marvel on Friday. So I will partake in a beverage when I'm out, but I have got a barbecue coming up at a mate's place, so I'll check that out. Let me send myself a message. Adnam's broadside. It is in stock as well. All right. Sent the link to myself. There you are, mate. Cheers for the recommendation, brother. You've got to be honest, I mean, like, without going into a deep philosophical conversation, since I don't party anymore, I don't really enjoy it. Oh my God, I didn't realise. Cheers, Mike. Tell you what, Mike, good job you're on there. Hello. My KO was starting from the start. Afternoon, Gus. Oh, I drink water and stuff. I just don't drink alcohol very often. Got proper issues. I thought it was weird that they were doing it, that they were talking about something else on the screen. So behind for Adelaide, there we are. Let's go. May taking the kick in. Genuinely, honestly, I was like, it's a little bit weird that they're doing interviews like when bounce is due. Van Ruin gets the free kick. High left halfback. And it's a 50. Inside we go. Good lead by the track dog, and he takes the mark on Worrell. Worrell isn't very happy. And Worrell will have the kick. That red on blue for Adelaide's score is absolutely horrific. You seen it? Okay, I have got, there's no time at the minute, 17, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. Petrarca walks in. Can I just say, the colour combo of Melbourne and behind. The colour combo they've got on this scoreboard is... Hey, Joe, how you doing? Hey, Double Dummy. So, kicking to be taken by Mark Keane. Big mark there by Jordan Dawson in the corridor. He goes long. And easy darts by Danny Turner. Danny Turner just goes back inside. They're going to build up nice and slowly. May goes out to Ed Langdon. And May cuts it back inside to Jake Lever. I do love, you know, like the switch, double guess switch, comeback switch. It's one of my favourite things in football. Mark Keane spoils it to ground. Sligo can't quite get there, but Mr. Peatling is there. Melbourne just have like this halfback to midfield. When I watch Melbourne, they just don't seem to get a clean release, do they? Is that just me? James Peatling there. Good luscious long yocks on the guy. Riley O'Brien up against Scorn. Taken as always. In good form is Saligo. Dawson drives it inside 50. Philthorpe's there. Can't take it. There's a calamity going on. And Melbourne usher their way out with Harvey Langford down the right wing. You know what? Bowie stands out a mile, doesn't he? What's going on with Stephen May? Is he injured already? Oof. Tell you what, there's been quite a lot of contact on the old lower lumbar this week. Hello, Southwest. How are you, mate? Lumbar injuries becoming the new norm. 16 minutes to go. Philthorpe taps it down. Oliver, clean. Gets it going forward. Good little spoil away. Bit of a dance party going on. Everyone wrestles to try and stop it. Hey, Red Pill, how are you? He often is, though, Mikey, isn't he? Old Dawson. He's quite the consummate player. Peatling ushered out of it, manages to get the stoppage, gets it out to Dawson. And out Adelaide, try and go. Wing kick. Rankine dances. Great kick by Rankine. Finds Fogarty. Fogarty looks to release. Thriller, and Thriller can't take the mark. The Ozzy Osbourne concert. Seen that all over my Twitter. It's the last time he's playing in Birmingham, isn't it? Is he retiring? Ed Langdon, left wing. Bad kick. Intercepted by Saligo. He goes back. Thriller. Half forward. Drops it inside. It's a shallow kick. And Ben Keys does incredibly well and behind. Hasn't been great, hasn't it? You know what? My mate has this weird theory that when winter, you know, when like we get into like the winter months, that footballers lose their skill. Riley Philthorpe takes the intercept grab. Big win for South Australia in the for Sandful in the Adelaide reserves. Few players putting their hand up, so it'll be interesting here what Adelaide do. John Long, my new Carlton coach. It's probably who they go for, so they've got a great white hope. Not a big fan of it on face value. Here we are. Keziah Pickett drives it inside 50, and Mark Keane, the Cork boy, takes the grab. Dangerous kick. Not much they could do, but nothing Trent Rivers can do. That's a behind, but tell you what, Neil Bullen won't thank you for that. Interesting matchup, that Berry on Pickett. Here we are. Michelani will do the kicking duties. Goes half back. Philthorpe is there. Puts it back inside. Shocking kick. Oh, Langdon drives it in. Petrarca can't grab it. Desperate defending. Chandler's there. Handballs it out. Bridge. Trent Rivers lines up. Right peg. And we have our first goal of the afternoon. 8-2 Demons. Shocking kick from Philthorpe. Put himself under a world of pressure. Melbourne capitalise. Can I say the colour coordination of the scoreboard on Fox is absolutely barbaric. We genuinely need to get something. Someone needs to sort this out. Sean, I feel you, mate. A2, Adelaide. Only got themselves to blame for that goal, though. Here we are, Oliver. Dawson gets the soccer away. Bowie goes to Petrarca. Big tackle there from Dawson. Couldn't hold it, though. Max Gorn sees it out. See Sydney slowly getting into third gear. Peatling drives forward. Oh, Peatling gets the handball received back from the opposition. Ben Keys goes in again, and it's another shit kick inside 50. Adelaide just can't get their GPS going. There we are. Thulstrup goes backwards. Ed Langdon. Just patient build-up. And the famous face of Christian Salem. Nice little kick to Thilthorpe. And for Thulstrup even. And nothing Brodie Smith could do. Is it a good game? Oh, Worrell can't take the grab. Laird Keane. Nice and shallow to Isaac Cumming. Nice and patient here. Saligo pops it up to Rochelle. Slowing it down a bit, Adelaide. Just got to make sure this last kick is good. That's where they've struggled so far. And again, doesn't get any dice. Peatling tries to keep it alive, and another shallow entry to Lever. Intercept grab. Lever, not many options. Goes to the contest. That's a short kick, but it works out well. Langdon. Jack Viney. Spoiled by Keane. And an over-the-shoulder free kick. Brodie Smith can drive them back. Very slow so far, Rodolfo. Just need to get this last kick a bit better. They've just been a bit shallow. I mean, that's another shallow entry as well. GPS data not working at the minute. Bit of trouble here. Don't want that handball. Ben Keys trying to worry him out of it. But Max Gorn spoiled off the boot. Neil Bullen, another kick to a Melbourne defender. Few inside 50s at the minute from Adelaide. Just nothing to show for it. Oh, Viney absolutely clattered by Smith. Good mark by Viney, though. Viney goes down the wing. Mark Keane takes them all on. Handball to Peatling. Good kick into Rochelle. Rochelle oiled up. He goes to Saligo. Options are plenty. Picks out Fogarty. Can't take it. And Turner and Rivers combine, and out they go. Corridor open, wide open now. Great running. Salem, big tackle by Laird. Van Ruin is there, though. Good kick out in front. And Pickett takes the mark. Another poor inside 50 entry. Slingshot, and Keziah Pickett is absolutely that. Horrible kick from Pickett. Adelaide survive. Josh Worrell takes it in. Goes down the left. Lever with a spoil. Viney. Brodie Smith on him like a glove. Fogarty steals the handball. Rivers steals his handball. Petrarca. Great space. Melksham switcheroo. And great kick to Ed Langdon. Good football. Rodolfo does at the minute, doesn't it? Rodolfo. What is going on, mate? And Ed Langdon will have a shot. Can he punish Adelaide? Adelaide have been a bit wasteful. Early doors. And Ed Langdon, horrible kick. 9-2. It's almost like you need to kick 5 meters longer, Mike. Every kick feels a little bit too short. Oh, fly from Rochelle. You can't grab it. Ben Keys, ushered out of it by Oliver. Ben Keys, handball inside to Cumming. Cumming, smart, goes forward. Darcy Fogarty. Can this 50 beat a better? Rankine! Good grab. Takes the brave grab. Did well on Judd McVeigh. Rankine, Adelaide need this. Just need a little bit of sustenance. Sometimes you need a key forward to kick inside 50 for your Mike. And it makes it better. Look. And Isaac Rankine makes no mistakes. Straight through the big sticks. 8-9. Oh, I love that. I love that kid. He's getting involved. I love it. Rankine's been sensational this year. Been a very, very good player. Takes his drink and walks back to the centre square. I feel like a big game from the rank dog. You know what, Rankine, I'd love him to teach other key forwards how to just jump for the ball. Like his ability, his lead up to a mark is really impressive. The Pickett, great one-handed grab. Oliver clears it forward. Bit of work to do here. Berry pops it out to McElhenney. Oh, Rochelle. Judd McVeigh spoiled brilliantly. Ed Langdon. Don't mind it, Rodolfo, that. Don't mind it. It's really on. What that is on there is Thilthorpe. Can he create space for Fogarty? Fogarty's playing really high up the ground. Here we are. Ulstrop drives it onto the goal square. It's a tasty kick. Hits the ground. Rankine runs under it. Viney gets in the way. Melksham. We have a stoppage. 6:50 in front of Adelaide's goal. Mark Keane looking for a bit of support. Gets it from Neil Bullen. And Neil Bullen's seen the behind post. Hey, Ali, anything's possible, mate. It's tough for them because they are playing in Adelaide's home. But I would say Adelaide should win it. But the way this season's been, mate, you just can never guarantee anything at the minute. Jordan Dawson goes forward. Beautiful kick out in front of Ben Keys. There is options aplenty. Ben Keys delays the trigger, though. Goes into the pocket. Takes. What separation. Fantastic by Tex Walker. Old school forward craft. Told Christian Salem, get back in your box. Oof. Ali. And Tex nails it through. Crows hit the lead. They've brought the inside 50 game. .39 50s, but they do have the 2 goals they need. Do you reckon, Tex, which country are in, Ali? Because Watch AFL is like the international broadcaster. I don't know which broadcaster will be in your country. ESPN, I have the rights. USA. I think it's on ESPN from memory in the States. I could be wrong. Max Gordon, fantastic ruck work. Drives it inside 50. It's a beautiful lead from Melksham. Mark paid. And Milkshakes takes the mark. The last thing the Crows wanted, a straight from centre bounce return goal. Great lead by Melksham though. Beat butts all ends up. That's so annoying, that. And Melksham misses. Who's my favourite player out of them 3? To be fair, I am partial to Gerwyn Price because he's a shithouse. Inside we go again. Harvey Langford targeting Melksham. Smart by Brodie Smith. Worrell got a bit of work to do. And he sneakily goes out for a behind. And it's paid with no intent. Got what it deserved. Got what it deserved, to be fair. That was a bizarre decision. You know, I always say, you know, it's a bad call when Melbourne don't even complain for it. Look, Melbourne were genuinely shocked. Both teams have had their moments. Adelaide been very wasteful in front of goal. Melbourne have been pretty much more efficient. So at the minute, it is a 50-50 game. James Peatling, down the line he goes. Great kick. Rankine can't take it. Dan Curtin, the work rate there, he got to 3 contests. Inside we go. Big mark by Rory Laird. Just trying to calm it down a bit. Been a very wasteful first quarter from both sides. Melbourne's kicking at goal been shocking, but they have probably spent a good amount of time in Adelaide's defensive half. Fogarty wins the free. Can Adelaide find that second gear? Nice kick inside to Dawson. Fogarty breaks through. Inside 50. Toe targets are there. Rankine can't get to it. That's a great analogy, that, Rodolfo. .250 to go. Riley O'Brien goes against Gorn. Oh, Fogarty, great strength. Dangerous looking handball. And Stephen May. Behind. 15-11. Couple of dubious umpire decisions so far, considering this is an Adelaide home game. Very bizarre. You don't often see it. Chandler goes out wide. Finds Rivers, who finds Oliver. Oliver is looking more and more like a 1980s footballer every week. Back inside their defensive half they go. Looking for patience here. Salem finds Gorn on the overlap. Salem under a bit of pressure. He's going to get the legs though. Here he is. Salem goes through the corridor. Looks for the sips. Riculli, who did you put a tip on? Inside we go. Shallow kick. Mopped up brilliantly. Jordan Butts, nowhere to go. Finds Sam Berry. They favour this left wing and it's a big grab from Danny Curtin. 1:35 in this first. Max Gorn, intercept, grab. Again, Melbourne continuing with this patient approach. They go short. It's a dangerous kick. Hinge nearly got there. Langford just goes short now. Xavier Lindsay, left boot. 2 half forward. Jefferson can't take it. And fantastic little play here. Worrell goes short. Hinge. Short to Joe Dawson. Oh, Rochelle just can't take the grab. You've adopted the Crows. Love that, mate. Mike will be happy. $30 to go in this first. Been quite an entertaining encounter, to be fair. Not high scoring, but good scrap football. Oh, Berry under a lot of pressure. Free kick. Pickett goes up to a contest, spoiled by Riley O'Brien. Peatling is just a man in a moment. Not too sure how he got that handball away. Okay, Chandler goes short. Harvey Langford. Ed Langdon. And we're going to have a mark and a shot at the goal at the end of the first quarter. Petrarca takes the grab on Worrell. Can I ask a stupid question? Why don't they kick with their gum shields in? Like, I know they're not the most comfortable thing, but why? And Petrarca, they can't deal with this AO breeze. First quarter finishes 12-15. Stephen May doing something he doesn't always do. He's praising old mate Petrarca for missing. You don't often see that from May. Yeah, I've always wondered because like they play with it in the game for 90%. And I'd imagine that you just kind of get used to it, don't you? Like, when I played League, you just get used to it in your gob. I would have thought that would be more distracting because it suddenly feels weirder, but it's got to be some reason. But I've never seen anyone kick with it in. Has it always been the case? Like, in the 80s, did they do it? I suppose in the 80s they didn't wear gum shields, did they? What a bizarre ad. Oh, what a feeling. How's the Sydney game? 5 points in it. Laggy, that's brilliant. Oh, the gum shield leg isn't the leg that I kick with. Both sides been really wasteful. Sydney have been Melbourne have been really wasteful in front of goal, 1-6, and Adelaide have been wasteful inside 50. Been a good game, pretty even. My next, I don't know where. You know what, Mike? I don't know how to judge him. I feel at times he's incredibly conservative, which I don't like, because I feel like that list that Adelaide have got, you kind of want to go gung-ho 90% of the game. But, I mean, that being said, he's getting the wins. I love that, Chris. What sports do you like in the US? Like, what sports are you looking at there? Are you an NFL boy, ML, baseball? Did McLean snag it? Oh, what a feeling. Langy, did you learn anything? So it's going to be an entertaining. This is going to be an interesting game when the game opens up. I feel like this quarter of the game will open up. It's going to be interesting if Melbourne can run with that. I love that, Chris. That's cool, man. You know what? Nas Little was North Carolina, wasn't he? Did I make that up? I'm sure he was North Carolina. Because good mate of mine works out in the States doing data entry, and he got me a Nas Little shirt. So I'm familiar with your college basketball. Nas Little. I think he played for Portland. Was North Carolina. Let me Google that. To see a little. I did play for Portland. Googling it, he now plays for Show Falls Skyforce. But yeah. Hey, Sandra. Yeah, my mate got me a North Carolina basketball shirt, so I've got it in my other room there. Yeah, you see, we've got the AFL draft, which is like your college basketball, but it doesn't get the hype that college basketball does. So I do quite a lot of content around the junior football. It's a shame. I'd love a college basketball scene for AFL. Here we are, a little bit of a hustle and tussle at the start of this. Saligo brought down. And free kick. HOs. Inside the Crows go. Hillthorpe can't take it. Very rustled out of it, but they've managed to just get their hands clean, Melbourne. They've been very good in tight. Petrarca goes out wide. A Gamecock shirt. Game clock? Gamecock? That's cool, that Chris. I do love how Americans get really behind like their college football and basketball. I do know Michael Jordan played for North Carolina. My basketball knowledge does cover a little bit. It's not great, but it's enough. Ah, Gamecocks. See? I'm learning. Deep inside we go. Great mark. Petrarca gets the handball. Towards the goal square. Pickett can't take it. Behind. 15-13. Look at Sandra knowing everything. How good's that? Pickett picks his pocket. He has his goal. 19-15 and Adelaide have made some serious errors just in their defensive half. And another one coughs up a goal. Shocking kick from Mitch Hinge. Hey, I love that, Chris. Big goal. And another mistake. Another mistake from that back half of Adelaide. Adelaide have just made some routine errors. 2 of the goals coming from bizarre plays. Neladan, it's a bizarre start. Just some real rudimentary skill errors. Rankine tries to get away from Petrarca, does it successfully. Tries to put it out, and it's another kick. Every time they target Phil Thorpe, it's just too short for him. Too shallow. Stephen May goes up to the right wing, and Saligo wrestled down by... Mitch Hinge wrestled down by Max Gorm. How small is the world, Sandra and Chris? That's crazy. Outside we go. Christian Salem. He goes down the line. Finds Jacob Van Ruwen. Ignores the short lead by Harvey Langford. And a 50 against Rankine. Genuinely stiff, and suddenly Van Ruwen has a shot at goal. Adelaide being their own worst enemy. And a big, big goal. Hey, Carl's great to see you, my darling. I went Crows. That's a crazy fun fact, Sandra. Can we call it a fun fact? A fact. An interesting fact. You know, America's one of the few places I've never visited. Always wanted to go to America, and for whatever reason, I haven't. It's always gone against me going there. But Canada and America are two places that I really want to visit. Hey Ryan, how are you, mate? Peeling up and under from the free kick. Tries to pop it on Neil Bullen's face. Viney, strong. Neil Bullen picks his pocket though. And another shocking kick. Hey, Cows, it's so annoying. It's a very intriguing game. Yeah, I'd love to go to America. Where would you recommend to go in America? Because I'm bad. I like history and I like the rural areas. Don't like the big city life and stuff like that. I don't get it. People who come to Pommyland and go to London, I think, are fucking mental. Because why? Like, every city in the world, I've visited a few countries, every city is exactly the same almost. Like, I like a little bit of culture, a bit of rustic appeal, the countryside. Not a big people fan as well. I like people, don't get me wrong, I am a people person, I just don't like being around people. That's interesting, that, Sandra. Big Mark. Big Mark Jefferson goes inside. Van Ruin, a great lead and a great mark on Hinge and Keane. Pearl Harbor. I'd love to go and visit Pearl Harbor. World War II is my bag. The South. So that's like... So, like, Texas area and areas like that. I like my World War II history. And Van Ruin bangs it in. And another transition goal as well. Why does that Harvey Langford thing be so bent? It looks like he's got glasses on. I like Civil War. You know what? We did in year 9. It's part of the modern day history. You do a bit about the Civil War. So my knowledge on the Civil War ain't great. UK Civil War. Come and ask me, but familiar. I would like to go and see it though. Buildings are coloured according to what they set. That's pretty. I like stuff like that. Niche stuff. And Cumming absolutely runs into a wrecking ball there. Adelaide now need to start to just be a little bit better with their ball use. It's been letting them down. Mistakes have really cost them early doors. And Harvey Langford gets the ball, drives it forward. Oh, is that going to be a free against Melksham from Worrell? And it is. Days. Have the inside 50. Free kick, and here it is. Melksham in front. And this lead now starting to become a little bit of a problem. 22 points, and Adelaide got themselves to blame. Been some very, very, very poor decisions by the ball and poor decisions defending. Not good enough from the Crows. It feels like that Nella Dan, doesn't it? very very uncrom-like. He's a very good player, is Melksham. Been playing very well this year as well. Probably not talked about enough, in my opinion. Adelaide drive it forward, trying to find out text. Jake Lever manages to deal with him, though. And Jake Lever handballs it out to Langdon. And he goes down the right wing, finds Clary. Melbourne is slowly starting to build up now. The track are just outside 50. They've been the better side in the last 5 minutes. Momentum has shifted! And pick it from the heavens! They are playing incredibly loose now. What do you reckon it is? Like, what's with the ball use as well? Like, it's very Carlton-like. Pickett takes an absolute ripper, though, of a mark. This would blow the lead out to just under 30. And it does. 28 points is the margin. Demons. Adelaide now have to really knuckle in. What a hell of a mark there. Even the body language of the Crows just seems off. Like, you see there, that image there of the three defenders feels really lethargic. Mate, only the best. I mean, he's got a big pay rise, hasn't he? So, I mean, he can afford some decent pants. Thilthorpe into the ruck. Can it change up? Very. They just can't get that clean ball from these areas at the minute. Melbourne suffocating them. Rodolfo. Ryan! Pickett nearly takes a big one. They are doing a Carlton, Ryan. Here we are. Neil Bullen can't get the tackle. Is that dropping the ball? Surely, umps. And it is. Pickett's another level. Mark Keane just need to get a bit of control now, Adelaide. They went into this stage in the first and it started to produce goals. Dan Curtin, great spoil to his advantage. One bounce, drives it in, and Rankine takes the grab. Go on, Rankine. Just kick it, mate. You've got it. You've got it, bro. You've got this in you, mate. It weren't the best thing to watch, Skipper. I've got to be honest, bro. Big goal. Crows needed that. 21-43. Can Rankine spark some life into the Crows? A time machine. Going back in time. Big win from Sydney. Langy, spot on. So lead back to 22. Crows really need this centre clearance. Fantastic goal, though, that. All set up from Dan Curtin's hard work. Ronnie Philthorpe now going up against Van Ruwen. Taps it forward. Peatling just can't get free, though, from the arms of Pickett. Oh, Philthorpe Cat's second effort's just not quite there. Very battering ram through the corridor. He's wrapped up. 11 minutes to go. Can Cross build on that ranking goal? Philthorpe. Oh, tell you what, it's a real battle in the corridor, isn't it? Melbourne are really flooding that. Philthorpe taps it down. Petrarca sharks it. Trent Rivers, Rochelle's tried to spend it before he earned it. And here we are, Melbourne transition. Their transition has been good. Shocking kick under pressure. And Brodie Smith takes the mark. Was it 50? He tried to play on and Fritsch stopped him. Worrell goes down the wing. And Stephen May sees it out for a boundary throw. Philthorpe versus Van Ruwen. Stoppage. Dan Turner all right? He seems to be. I always like the way that teammates pick players up by the scruff of the neck. Like, doesn't seem very loving, does it? Cleared forward from Judd McVeigh. Only as far as Brodie Smith, who falls. Fritsch was on him. And Rankine, desperate tackle. Hey, mate. To be fair, we're just waiting for the Crows to go into their third, fourth gear. Don't mind that shout, Wolfie. Oh, Rankine just can't pick it up. McVeigh's under a world of pressure. Viney, as he always does, finds a way. Berry does very well to keep it in. Good feet as well. And it's another shithouse kick inside 50. Bowie just cops one to the face as he takes that mark. You love to see it. Bowie goes out wide to the wing. Berry does well. Rankine loses his footing. Great pickup though. Peatling. Is that in the back? Philthorpe, great shepherd for Berry. And another loose kick from Adelaide. The pressure's going to have to make this good. Peatling. Clever handball. Opens up. Isaac Rankine. Absolutely superb. Brilliant goal. And will that be the energy the Crows need? Good, Mike. How are you? Huge goal. That was genius, though, by Peatling. That just under the ground handball. And a great finish. Rankine's doing everything he can to pull them up. Definitely went with the full sugar coat, didn't he, Double Dummy? Petrarca, only as far as the ever-reliable Saligo, and Tex Walker takes the mark. Adelaide starting to go through the gears now, finding marks, finding clearances, finding a bit of space in the stoppage. Great running from Saligo and an even better kick. Be interesting if he goes on another year. Mike and Co, Neladan, Mike, Rodolfo, do you think Tex plays another year? And Tex Misses the target. 28-43. Momentum's definitely swung, though. The Crows looking the better of the two sides. Stephen May with kicking duties. Chills, 100% would go into the draft. 100% would attack the draft hard this year. Wouldn't be going for second-hand recycled players. And out of bounds on the full. And Saligo, Hinge now with the kicking duties. How's Welsh going? How's Welsh going? What's his development like? You know what? I am a big Mitch Hinge fan. You know, the runner for Adelaide looks like a really good centre midfielder in non-league English football. Harley Langford only handballs as far as Hinge. Hinge takes them all on. And it's another shallow entry inside 50. Messes one out. And Ed Langdon will clear them out. 7:30 to go. 43-28. We have got a game on our hands here. Melbourne look for the switch, and it's paid off. Great little switch here. Danny Turner goes short. Jake Lever goes backwards. Back to Danny Turner. Melbourne just trying to take the fire out of this game at the minute. Adelaide starting to just get a little bit of a run with momentum. Melbourne doing the wise thing. Fritsch steals it off the back of a pack. Can't release the handball. Bad decision from Hingy to handball to Dawson. Stoppage in the middle of the ground. I love watching Tex play. I don't think he gets enough chocolates for what he does. G'day, Luke. How are you, mate? Riley O'Brien wrestles gone to the floor. Not too sure why Clayton Oliver's just fucking fallen over him, though. Interesting. I agree, Cows. Some beautiful football being on display. Neil Bullen wrestled down. Was it below the ankles? It wasn't. Stoppage. Either way, that security guards always look the fucking same, no matter what country you've got. McElhenney clears it up to the halfway line. Lost in the air from Trent Rivers. Great inside-out handball. Ben Keys kicks it to the advantage of about 3 players. Neil Bullen. Oh, my God. And a bit of pressure coming on here. Hingy works hard, wrestles him to the ground. 5:37 to go. Max gone up against Riley O'Brien. He taps it down. Jordan Dawson. Great kick out in front of Rochelle. He's got Stephen May for company. Dances around him, and it's another shallow kick. Picks out the Salem in between 2 Crows. Adelaide's just, it's the end product is just shit. Tee to green is brilliant. It's just they can't put the ball in the hole. Viney, up and under. Gone does look in a little bit of strife. Michelani can't take it. Josh Worrell goes short. 1 and 2 from Brodie Smith. Goes towards Tex Walker. Surely that's a free. What? How the fuck Stephen May win that free? And they went against Josh Worrell at the other end. Umpires, Adelaide have to have the worst luck against umpires in sporting history. Ed Langdon here. 4 minutes to go. Oh, when you're 954 centimetres, that's not how you want to land. Isaac Cumming drives it inside 50. It's another kick to nothing. Made good by Rochelle. Tex Walker! Bang! Adelaide Crows back within 9. It's good to see cows in chat. I've missed cows. I love cows. Still the queen of chat. Tex Walker. Great work, though. Rochelle here. Incredible work. The fact he just made that a 50-50 with Lever. Made that goal. It's all you can ask for from your small. Just make the contest. Tex did well to stay out of it. Bang. Big goal. And Adelaide, just like Jaws in the first movie, it's just an ominous feel that they're chipping away. And the energy's changed. If you're saying a bit of energy from the Crows boys. Van Ruin up against Riley O'Brien. Beatling can't win. Jordan Dawson. Was that sneaky little trip there? I'm a Cowton man. Nick Young. Thriller! Left foot! Ew! Eight the Marge. Jake Bowie now with kicking duties. Brodie Smith, he's been tracked by Track. Big bump there. Petrak, that's surely holding the ball umps. It is. I agree, sir. They've managed to get the game just into a bit of speed, haven't they, Wolfie? This is where the Crows won it. Here we are, James Peatling. On forward, Riley O'Brien. Dinky little kick to the Rochelle dog. Right, let's go for a tip check. Helps if you spell sportsbet right, doesn't it, Pom? Pom there spelling it. S-O-P. Sopbet. So I need to go from Dan Curtin chat and Neil Bullen. Everything else is coming up Millhouse. Here we are. Isaac Rankine. Behind. Nick Young. No. Carlton, mate. Stephen May goes short. Nice patient build-up. This is what Melbourne have been doing. It's all come unstuck when they get into the middle of the ground, when that pressure really rises from Adelaide. But they are sticking to the plan. Jake Bowie goes long down the line. Smart by Viney, gets it going forward. Horrible bounce for Jefferson. As always, Saligo is there. Pops it out in front to Ben Keys. Elite, that, Langy. And Salem, dangerous kick. Cumming does well. Jordan Dawson, good handball. Ben Keys onto the goal square behind. Six the margin. Crows have just wrestled away. Is Rochelle okay? Looked like he landed awkwardly on the old wrist. Maverick, mate, you just can't beat it. We need a bit more Maverick. We've got too much Goose. That could be a Brocken wrist, that. Zach Taylor looked like he used to sell funeral insurance, burial insurance in the 18th century. Hey, mate, I'll take it. We need a small. He's got good accuracy. Cows, welcome to the Pommy fan. Love you, my lovely. Trying to work out what part of the body Rankine has hurt. I mean, Rochelle has hurt. What's he hurt? I thought it was his wrist. Ah! Make it stop. You know what? I broke my arm doing that in football. Going up for a header. You know, landing like that and it just snapped. Is it his knee? He is running off. He's doing a little jog. We've got a few cows. We've got Mike. We've got Rodolfo. Nella Dan's here as well. Got a few lovely crows. Oh, Bowie has just absolutely shanked that kick. 42 seconds left. Can Crows launch and get it all square? Brody Smith with the kick in. Oh, Ben Keys! No one there! What's he done? Oh, Benny! I feel like Rochelle needs to get the manscape and just sort out his arm hair. The arm fungus. Trent Rivers, great little fist. Look at Saligo, he's just a pest, isn't he? Just chasing it around. Pick it. Inside 50, no one there. Worrell Gibbs chase. Nice little handball. Adelaide go up to half back and big mark by Peeling. And that is the half. 43-38 to the Demons. It's been an absolute beautiful game of football. Thoroughly enjoyable. Demons started that second like a house on fire, but Adelaide came back hard. Hunter. His niece is pretty good as well. Coming through the AFLW. She's called Fella. Surname Seo. For 38 to 43. You know what? What am I going to have as a late lunch? I might have some cheese and some nuts. I hope not, Digsby. I love Rochelle. Right, chat, we'll be back at 4:45. I'm going to go and get some nibbles. So, chat amongst yourselves. And I shall be back. How are we all? Hey, Jacinta, how are you, my lovely? So we've had a really entertaining little game here. Game on. You know, the only thing that's going to let me down in that multi, I reckon, is a Neil Bullen goal. Everything else is going to come up Millhouse or Curtin goal. That's probably going to let me down as well. Yeah, I decided to have a shake, my snack shake for a late lunch. I'll just double a portion of veggies for tea. What's everyone got on for tea tonight? Anything exciting? I'm looking forward to the State of Origin on Wednesday. Can't believe Man United are buying Calvert-Lewin. A double dummies hot. I always find that's the worst question to have. What's for dinner? I hate that question in this house. Sorry, Sandra. Snuck up. Got an early start, haven't we, next week as well? Because Carlton play Thursday. So we'll do the Carlton game, definitely. Because can't do Friday's game because I'm at the football. I really, really, really want a zig-a-zig. So let's have a look. Next week, what games can we do? Well, we'll do the Carlton game. You know what? I actually really want to do the Richmond Essendon game. I feel like that's going to be a ripper. Am I mental? It is playing on the back of my head. Am I mental? The Richmond Essendon game sounds like it'll be an absolute grouse game. Brisbane. Brisbane. Freo Hawks also entertains me as well. There's some good games next week. You know what? We could do Richmond Essendon first quarter, and if it's shit, which it could be, we could just switch over to Fremantle Hawks. They're doing a live call, are they? That'll be sick. Yeah, I'm at Melbourne Victory that night, watching Wrexham. Got some lush tickets, so going with a few mates and my wife. So I'm looking forward to that. Sunday fixtures next week aren't much shop, are they? Jesus. Who does the fixture list? obviously hates life. Because I might be going to the Adelaide Dogs game at Marvel. So I'm just waiting for a mate to get back to me about it. But that would be sick. Am I going for victory? Yeah, probably. To be fair, I actually don't care. To be honest. It's going to be entertaining, though. What? Trying to work out what team Wrexham will bring, because they'll bring their first team. But is there anyone really in the Wrexham team that, like, tickles my pink, so to speak? Jacob Mendy's an alright player. James McLean as well. But I don't look at that team and go, ooh. Still can't believe Jay Rodriguez plays for him. Mental. What's the NRL looking like Sunday? Next week. Maybe do an NRL game for the boys. For the culture. For the culture. Oh, we could do the Queensland Derby. Broncos versus Titans. For the culture. You know what? I need some clearance. I need a goal. We need a goal from Danny C. Hey, Ultimate Greatness, how are you, mate? We need a goal from Danny C. Chat. Let's will it in. The Kurt Dog. The Marvel crowd's going to be 20k. I can't see it being a big crowd, can you? Lawn bowls game. You know what I found? You know, the other day, one of my mates is working out in Fiji at the minute. He's going to pop over next year. I mean, end of the year. But he's got an affiliation with a team out in Fiji as part of his course. And he was saying, "Oh, we're playing tonight," and it was on the FIFA app, so you can actually watch the Fijian league quality. Here we go, third quarter about to commence, and we are off. Max gone back against O'Brien. And a redo. I love that for you, Ultimate Greatness. Here we are. Saliga goes up against Pickett. Bowie loses the ball in the air. Dan Curtin manages to wrestle it forward. You're right, John, mate. How are you? Sam Berry, Dawson, Saliga. Tex Walker. Bullet handball. Ben Keys gets the goal. Crows hit the front. Wonder if Ben Keys ever kicks a traditional drop punt, or does he just go for dribble kicks for the vibes? And Crows hit the front. Just seen it come up on my news feeds that it's that Rochelle is out. Let's hope that's not serious, because what a footballer he is. Tell you what, Ben Keys, decent goal. Good looking rooster. That was a power handball, wasn't it? From Tex. Sam Berry goes out the back. Saligo. Dawson now. Bit of a George Gregan about it. Somehow finds its way to Sam Berry. Dawson goes out wide. Michelani. Rory Laird. Crom run down. Cumming runs under the ball. Ed Langdon gets it out to McVeigh, and somehow the Demons survive. Max gone, just at centre half back now. Crows have done well to get back into the lead. Melbourne really lost that momentum. Slowly building up. Ed Langdon, half back. Goes down the wing, shocking kick, and Riley O'Brien takes the intercept grab. Saligo. Sorry, that's not Saligo. That is Josh Worrell. Couldn't see the number or the face. Rory Laird. Ushered out of it. Matt Keane tapped on by O'Brien. Laird gets it going forward. Horrible bounce. Clever little paddle on by Thilthorpe. Yeah, I think the Crows are definitely the real deal. Thilthorpe comes out of nowhere and they're back on. Darcy Fogarty drills it up. Oh, Rankin can't quite grab it. Keys runs under it. Pressure everywhere. Tex smothers. Great pick-up by Tex. Clever kick on. And Harvey Langford gives it to Stephen May, who clears their lines. But he's going to be coming back with interest. Hingy goes short. Neil Bullen. Tex can't quite grab it. Oliver's there. Dan Turner. Cade Chandler. Bowie rushed out of it. Pressure coming from everywhere. Salem. Chandler. And that's holding the ball surely to Dan Turner. He took the game on. Oh, umpire. In the back, free kick here. Can Rory Laird make something happen? Someone's lost a boot. Michelani will go and pick his boot up as the ball goes inside 50. Neil Bullen from a tight angle. Across the face, no score. What a game we've got here, chat. I think you can bona fide lock Adelaide into the top four. I'd say throughout the year, Adelaide have been the most improved side as well. Max gone down the wing. Great little mark there by Van Ruin, but it's turned over. Free kick, Mark Keane. Corridor kick. Good take there by Butts. He goes forward, kicks out in front. Darcy Fogarty steadies, and he butchers the pass to Thilthorpe. Chuckles in the box. Tell you what, Sam Berry is wearing people round stoppage like a glove. Thilthorpe taps it down. Rankine. Dummies. Goals. Isaac Rankine. Superstar. He has put the Crows on his back this afternoon. What an absolute goal. That's his 4th. And the Crows now have the 7-point lead. And the Crows out in front. He's such a menace, is Isaac. Look at that. Loses him at stoppage. Judd McVeigh went to buy a hot dog. And a nice little snap. Gone, just ushers it forward. Jack Viney. Worrell just handballs it into a cluster. Oliver. Worrell handballs out in space. Riley O'Brien gets there first. You don't say that often. Gets the handball away. Brodie Smith wrapped up. Overhead kick. Petrarca gets it inside 50. Cade Chandler tries to do a Rankine. Gets past 3. Kicks it out in front. Langdon's got a lot of work to do. Tracked by Cumming. Surely he didn't handball that. Keys there, though. Cumming did great defensive work. And out they go again. Crows now down the right. Thilthorpe out in front to Keys. Oh, and Ben Keys spills the mark. 'It's been a good game, though, Peter. Been a good game. Been a tussle. Jack Viney goes short. Ed Langdon goes into the corridor. Cut off expertly. And Adelaide slingshot again. Jordan Dawson looking for a bit of help. Buys himself time. Oliver catches him, though. Pressure coming. Isaac Cumming goes back to Laird. Laird inside 50. Tries to pick out the big man, Riley O'Brien, inside out handball. Ben Keys behind. "13 minutes to go. Been a very entertaining counter here at the AO. Rivers drips it up to the left wing. I can see that, Cows. You've got a lot of ambiguous commentators here, isn't there, who do like just about every sport. Bailey Fritsch out the back! Oh, Beavis and Butthead misses. 44-51. Brodie Smith here, kicking duties. He might be the worst best player in the league, I think, Ben Keys. It's a massive game, Mike. Half back, clears a bit of space. Peatling handballs it out in front. Worrell's there. I do like Matt Hill. Up to half forward. Tex can't get there. And Judd McVeigh going to be under a little bit of pressure from Rankine. Goes short to Stephen May. Was that 15? Don't think it was. Ben Keys wrapped up though. Trent Rivers came like a tide. Cousin of Wesmer is Ben. How often do you see that when a ruck contest is uncontested, the team that's uncontesting it wins it? Crazy how that happened. Matt Hill's commentating the game today, I think. Is the English sounding one. Oh, Sam Berry has been a menace around stoppage. Ben Keys wrapped up. Zach Taylor there runs under the ball, and Mr. Saligo mauled as he gets it. Right in front of goal now. Can Adelaide convert? Dan Taylor, Turner in all sorts. Intercept grab. Lachlan Murphy. Looks for options, delays it, goes to the pocket to Thriller. And every time they kick to Riley Thilthorpe, it's a short entry. You're not a fan of TV coverage? Yeah, I've seen that guy. He's pretty cool, isn't he? Pickett dances through trouble. Great little handball. Dan Turner goes up to half forward. Jefferson goes out wide to Coulson Thulstrop. Worrell out of nowhere. And Petrarca from the tightest of angles. Matt King, goal line stave. Matt Goldbridge, all of his DMs are closed. I can always have a look if you want. Goldie. Getting Goldie on. Imagine that. Tex Walker down the line. Big kick. Zach Taylor at right wing. Goes into the corridor. Finds Peatling. Goes inside again. Crows now. Dan Curtin, 50 out. Will he have a shot at goal for the bet? He won't. He goes short. Rory Laird. Has Riley Thilthorpe not played his subs for the end of season holiday? Where's the pressure on Viney as well? That was called against Crows. Why? I do love Goldbridge. He's bloody missed it. Hey, we are 138. How are you, mate? Jake Bowie goes down the line. Great intercept grab by Keno. Oh, Keno. Nice and short. Good little patient build-up here. Midge hinge. Goes short. Finds Peatling. I mean, Saligo, sorry, that was who went to Peatling. Peatling goes down the line. Thilthorpe's the target. No dice. Viney. Kicks it out in front. Jefferson's got a bit of work to do. Butts does that work. Handball straight to Langdon, though. Thulstrop. Dan Turner. Great little snippet there, and Jordan Dawson, as ever, reliable. Yeah, I can't stand BT. Great little inside. Darcy Fogarty. Usually good with his kicks inside. 50. And Isaac Rankine has another mark. It's bloody Burnley. Lining up for his 15th I mean, for his 5th of the day, 15th. It's so good to watch, isn't it, Maverick? Hey, Barat. Boo, Langy. Ah, Rankin. He is a special young man. And the Crows now got the 14-point gap. Been almost perfect in this third quarter. I love how Riley O'Brien kicks a football. Well, I mean, the rumours are, Maverick, they're after Sam Draper. Be interesting if Adelaide get rid of him, though, because, correct me if I'm wrong, Crows fans, but hasn't he won, like, 5 out of the last 6 Clubman of the Year awards, Riley O'Brien? Here we are, Saligo wrestled out of it. Didn't Viney do that fairly? Mark Keane just boots it forward. Jack Viney goes back inside 50. Thulstrop leads for it. Out of nothing, Melsham bangs it through. Back to 8. Hey, Neladan, poor start, but look, you've worked into it. When the game's played at pace, Crows look a different level. Yeah, but I think the difference between Kennedy and Riley O'Brien is Nix likes Riley O'Brien. Voss doesn't like Kennedy. Huge difference. Start worrying if Matthew Nix starts putting Riley O'Brien at fullback. Melsham needs to work on his handball, his high five game. O'Brien goes up against Gorn again. Sam Berry just can't get it cleanly. Finds his way to Peatling, who is evasive. Neil Bullen goes short. Oh, this is a great little movement. What movement? And Jordan Dawson. I mean, Isaac Rankin's ball there inside was absolutely immaculate. An absolute peach. But Peatling's work here, beautiful. Okay. And a beautiful kick into Zach Taylor. Oh, is it one of the last 6? I know he's won it. Oh, the best and fairest. I meant Clubman of the Year. And here we are, Zachy Taylor. Can he restore the couple of goal gap they had? He can. Crows hit 64. Good little game we've got here at the AO. Hopefully the Blues can do a favour for Adelaide next week and beat Brisbane. To be fair, like to Melbourne, their tactics were brilliant at the start. Just try and make it hard not to give clean ball. But we said at quarter time, if this game opens up, can they go with Adelaide? And so far, we've seen it can't. Tell you what, this umpire is absolutely shocking at the bounce. Good header there from Riley O'Brien. Rankine goes short. Peatling drives it inside 50. That was courageous by Lachlan Murphy. Ran into a brick wall. Hey, Teresa, how are you feeling today, my darling? Borat with the 10 gifted. If you've got a gifted from Borat, make sure you give him some love. Yigshmish. Edwina, Luke, Ruby, Michael, Frank, Nicole, Papa, Kusa, Jess, and the Calvinator. Borat, what a legend, mate. God bless you. I like the way that Jake Lever was running off and then suddenly needed help. Is that like a delayed ankle knot? Look at the run here. He looks like he's doing the 25k walk. Can I just say, that guy, no way that analyst for Adelaide. Oh, Borat, I love you, man. I appreciate you, brother. See that young guy who's on the Adelaide bench with the computer? Guaranteed he's not looking at stats. He's looking at something else. Hey, nice that you checked up on us, though. Darcy Fogarty takes the grab. You can set your watch to this. Guaranteed goal, this. Darcy Fogarty. He's like that sniper in that Sniper movie, which is so not descriptive. American Sniper? American Sniper! Here we are, Darcy Fogarty. Guaranteed goal. Hey, Antonio, my pleasure, brother. Not that. Ah, you see? Fogarty! Old school RuneScape. I reckon if he accidentally knocks his headset, you'll hear drums at the start. Honestly, I genuinely get worried when Darcy Fogarty misses a set shot because I genuinely think something bad's going to happen. I'll start believing in the NWO when Darcy Fogarty misses more than 3 set shots in a week. Look at him, look how casual he is as well. He was the second gunman, bro. He was just doing fucking set shots. That's what it was. He just set shot the bullets. Oh, Jordan Dawson just says, see you later to Petrarca. No one wants your pasta recipes. What is with the kick into Thilthorpe? Neil Bullen, in a bit of trouble, buys himself out of it, selfless, to Riley O'Brien. Which team is my favourite? I'm a Cowton man, Antonio. I'm a Cowton man. So learn from Uncle Pom. When you move to a foreign country or support a new sport, pick your team wisely. Out of bounds we go. Yours is the Blues. Nice one, Antonio. Well done, mate. Welcome aboard. You obviously didn't heed my advice. Choose your club carefully. To be fair to BJ, you don't get... To be fair, I don't think... That was like 4 weeks ago, 15-metre kicks. Now the umpires don't care. Now we're really hot on rushed behinds without intent. That's this week's mandate. Next week might be something else. If I could choose again, probably the Crows. 100%. Why is it always Carlton fans who come in chat and do something, say something stupid to other people? Rodolfo, why are they kicking to him so bad? In position, yeah, it does my head in. Marquine under a world of pressure. It is holding the ball and Melcham. Look at him. Yeah, I did, Langy. I did. Our fan base is a met. You know what? I do like the fact that there is a World War III happening, Borat, between in Free AW. The cheer squad versus Snapper. How fucking embarrassing. How low have we gone? Do you know what I mean? Ah, shit in the bed. We're like an Ed Sheeran song. I'm a mess right now, inside out. Praying for sweet surrender. He fell on his knee. Oh, I gave that to the wrong team. What year did I select the Blues? 2013. It was a vibe. Maverick, it was a vibe. I'd love to see that fight. Let's get ready to... have you seen them Russian fights they do where they do like an absolute giant guy versus like 5 guys? It's one of them ones that looks innocuous, but if it was like a season-ending injury, you wouldn't be shocked. Do you know what I mean, Teresa? You know the ones where it doesn't look that bad? And then you find out that it's really bad. You know them Russian UFC things? You know them Russian UFC things they do, though, where they do, like, a bodybuilder versus 4 weak guys? Yeah, or a bear. Or they do, like, 4 women versus a fat man. Should do one of them, like Snapper versus 5 of the cheer squad. Darcy! Big Mark. Guaranteed goal, this, anyway. Guaranteed goal. Lock this goal away. Darcy Fogarty, set shot. Set your watch to it. See? Guy never misses. Back to a 20-point lead. It is funny. You know what? Free AW are the middle brother in a Brothers. Aren't they? Like, they're just goading this because did you see, like, 2 hours later, they called Snapper up for his response? And Snapper's like, I don't accept mediocrity! Rodolfo, 1 Brummy versus 3 Greg. Hey, that'd be a cracking fight. I want to see that. She was the chick who did the interview where she said that Snapper doesn't reflect what fans think, and then said it's guaranteed that Michael Voss leads us to a flag. And then when they asked her what she thinks her problem is, she says it's not Vossy, the players just need to be motivated. It's just all coming down. What the fuck is going on? But right, it's genius because it's like what I used to do with my big brother and little brother, just absolutely wind them up. You know, going, should hear what he said about you this morning. Like, Free AW and me in with my brothers. Hey, I love that, Antonio, mate. Welcome aboard, mate. As a foreigner that loves the AFL too, man. Great game, bro. What the fuck are we reviewing here? Oh, my good lord. Reversed behind. Yeah, if you get a chance, just go and check it. She like contradicts herself 4 times. I like the way as well that she says that it's passionate and everyone should have an opinion, but then she says that Snapper's not allowed an opinion. That's like one of my favourite things, you know. Oh, you can't be negative, but everyone's entitled to an opinion unless it's negative, and then I'll slate you. So fall it off, Teresa. I reckon it'd be a great fight, Snapper versus Mary. Like I said, to even it out, let her pick 5 members of the cheer squad. I reckon that'd be gross. You know, the other bit that I thought ironic about the 3AW interview is she's doing it as like a call to arms and like to galvanise the club. And the way that she's done it is alienate the fan base and make us look more fucking stupid. Like, what are we doing? Van Ruin! Great defending from Hinge. Hey, Pete, I love the historical. I don't get it, but I'd imagine it's like iconic, is it, 3AW? Look, I don't agree with what Snapper says, but at the end of the day, you're allowed your opinion, man. How you feel is... I hate it when... Look, you know me, I like to present, like, fact-based stuff. That's where I feel safe, but if you feel something, which Snapper is telling you how he feels, you can't feel wrong. Like... No human being is in a position to say how someone feels about a situation that's wrong, because that's their own moment in time. So I find it really disingenuous when you're doing an interview on 3AW, calling someone out, right, and being meant, like basically saying, casting aspersions on their character, and then having the audacity to say he doesn't speak for her and all the fans. Mary, you don't fucking speak for me, darling. So sit down. Don't bring me into whatever issue you've got with Snapper. So when she used the phrase, he doesn't speak for us Carlton fans, 1, Snapper is a Carlton fan, and 2, don't you put words in my mouth. Oh, See, Borat, though, you know, the thing that I don't like is I feel like people look at the cheer squad and then think of it like, you know, the ultras. Because that's what I did. When I first came over here and I heard you had designated cheer squads, I was thinking they're like the hardcore. But they're not the hardcore. They're just incredibly passionate fans who probably see the bright side and just enjoy going to the footy. I don't understand why we have it. Lemon Chicken, Lord Nelson, they're genius, that. Hey, I love that, Antonio. Hey, Antonio, if you ever do come up to Australia, look us up, brother. Hey, Teresa, though, you know my issue with Collingwood doing that, right? This is my issue. I don't care Collingwood did that because you are in enemy territory. Take the piss. What annoys me is the cheer squad. The bit I've got an issue with is the cheer squad sat there biscuit-arsed and didn't sing anything. Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, I'm not going to... Look, Double Dummy and me always have this discussion. I know this isn't football. So this isn't going to be a fist fight outside in the parking lot. That's not here. But you've got to sing back. Like, that is it. I agree, Wolfie. It is tradition, but agree with Sandra. It's a social club. It's just people donating their time and money to be a part of that. But I think you should be trying to drown them out with noise. No, but Teresa, you know what I mean? You should have started... Like, the way you fight back in the stands in the UK is you sing your songs louder and prouder. It is a detriment if the other team is louder. And, like, seeing, like, the image that got me of that, which I think... picking on the cheer squad is ridiculous because they have no bearing on the football team. But the issue I have is they're all sat there and they're texting and shit. Like, you're meant to be setting the standard. Just me. I'd love it, though, if we had proper chance. You see, though, Teresa, I agree. Collingwood, they're incredibly loud. I think you'd fit in the way you get on. They may have been armed. You know what? One of my favourite things is, I think it was an Essendon game, Peter, and a fight actually broke out 2 rows in front of me. And it was, like, honestly the worst fight in the world. And it took, like, 5 security to separate them. And I was, like, watching it going, why are you separating it? Like, been 2 punches thrown. And now one of them's bleeding and the other one's going, I'll get you when he's lost. I agree, Barat. Like, you see, to me, get up and about. Yeah, and it creates an atmosphere. You know what? That would change the atmosphere in Australia if you did it. I understand why they don't. But I didn't like it. Like, Mary's entitled to her opinion to have a go at Snapper. I think it's counterproductive because we're all the same team. I don't agree with a lot of content creators, but I'm not going to call them out for an opinion. I agree, Borat. Like, you can't... Like, she can't say stronger together and then start speaking for me when she said that Snapper's also speaking for me. Fuck off. Just clap. Just go Carlton. That's all I want from you. Do that. You know what actually gets me, though, being a Carlton fan, to the guys in the other chat, is I actually find off-field were more embarrassing than on-field. If it was just on-field, I could cope with it. I wouldn't be so sad all the time. I thought it was quite funny. But we just need to start... You see, I've said this. St Kilda have got it right, having their own separate cheer squad. But it's just a social club, though, like you said, Sandra. Here we are, Sam Berry, Jordan Dawson, Peatling. Oh, Zach Taylor? Calm down, Pom. Lachlan Murphy spoils his own man, Isaac Cumming. Adelaide fans, thoughts on Lachlan Murphy? I feel you, Sonny. Borat, I'm with you. You know, the problem you've got with the Seven Nation Army, though, Maverick, is it's contrived. It's been pre-planned. It doesn't work. Like, the beautiful things about, like, all the things you see in the UK, they're all fan-led. They're not club-led incentives. That's the fans. So it means something a little bit more because it's like their thing. Peter, would I be right that the Grog Squad is we just get really pissed and we make songs? Is that what it is? I can get behind that. Trent Rivers drives it inside 50. Demons need to kick on here. Have you seen Carlton's big chant is they spell Carlton? So they go C-A-R-L-N-T. C-A-R-L-T-O-N. Carlton. Carlton. Hey, leg dog! Mark inside for Melsham. I was talking about you earlier, saying that we're going to the football on Thursday. Friday? I agree, Borat, but the club came up with that idea. So for me, you're not. You've got to create your own identity. If that was a fan-led movement, good goal there by Melsham. Brings it back to 9. If that was a fan-led movement, it would have been good. Hey, you know what we should do? Cruz Azul from Mexico. Hey, I love that. Hey, I love that, Antonio, mate. Getting really into the sport as well. Love it. Look, if you want my opinion, start your own cheer squad. Yeah, I remember Maverick, and it was pushed by the club. So, like, for me, the great things you see, like Everton Z cars and stuff, that was a fan incentive that started it. So, like, then it means something to the fans. Total over 133 at the minute. Michelani goes short. Blazed away. Oh, Rankine. Quick hands. Surely that's high. Ben Keys goes backwards. Dinked inside 50. Thriller. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? Phil Thorpe goes short. Oh, he's starting to butcher it to his mates as well. I'm not too sure, but it did cotton on, didn't it? And I don't think, from memory, I don't think Port, like, pushed it. I think it just organically happened. We tried to... Oh, Fogarty! Oh, what a man! Big goal! Yeah, so you know when the club amped that up, days and 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 days to go? That's the problem. Yeah, double it. I think that's the way to do it. You just start your own. You start your own because you can actually contact the club and get allocated spots near each other. But if you just went to, like, if you got, like, your Gen admission tickets, you arrange to meet there an hour and a half before the game. You just take up a bay, man. It would be sick. You know what song it should be at the start anyway? Chelsea Daggers by the Fratellis. That's a proper chant. I like the way Clayton Oliver always looks like he's 2 days off a fight in a street. I like that. Jake Lever. Enter Sandman. Yeah, you could do that. You've got to find something as well. Carlton have got a really old fan base. It's not a young fan base. What was the score at the end of three-quarter time? We've only had, from memory, what, 2 goals in this? So, 80, it was 60, 62-77? It was 56-71, wasn't it? Yeah. Inside we go! Tom Sparrow bangs it in! We are back 2-9. It's a membership tier, Borat. So you put your name down. And then, like, when someone... Then, like, if someone doesn't renew their membership, you get let in. Bit of Elvis Costello. We should have anything you want. You got it. Anything you want. Yeah, so it's not like like a thing. That's why I think he's got to be, because you know it's also governed by the football club as well, Borat, which I think makes it worse anyway, because then you're also limited in what you can say. Like, can you imagine going to the hardcore AC Milan fans and telling them what they can and can say? Great ball in, Darcy Fogarty takes the mark. The Crows have the overlap. Players everywhere. Tex Walker. That was football at its highest degree. Beautiful football by the Crows. This has been a very mature performance against a stout side. Hey, I love that double dummy. Mate, if you can, that'd be an interesting read. Oh, Tex, what has he done? We like a little bit of the crumble. Oh, Danny Curtin! Big grabs. Max Michelani looks to switch the play, and he does. Finds Marcus Keane. The big Irish bulldog. Here we are. Laird goes into the half forward. Sam Berry. Great run. Danny Curtin! Right, I just need Neil Bullen. If he kicks this, I just need Neil Bullen to kick a goal. Can we put Neil Bullen full forward for a quarter? Please. That's all I need. It's midnight. I love that, man. It's 5:34 here in Melbourne. Hey, double dummy, but I do love a song, mate, and especially a football chant, brother. Curtin kicks the goal, 83-68. The Crows playing some good football. Anything you want. What, to the tune? All you need is rough. Da, 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 da. All you need is rough. Rough. Rough is all you need. Like that. Right, I just... Neladan and Mike and Rodolfo. Get Neil Bullen a goal. That's all we need. Saligo. Is he taken high? He is. Saligo drills it into the goal square. And good mark by Max Gorm. Come on, Neil. Come on, Neil. Come on, mate. I've bigged you up all year. I love that double dummy. Swing low, sweet chariot. sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. You know what? We should have. We should have, you know, right? Over the hills and far away. You know, from Sharp. No. Brett Laird taken down. You know what, Double Dummy? This is good. G'day, Nick. How are you, mate? Dude's got money on the spread. Oh! Big Mag from the Pom Dog. Worrell. He's one of our own, one of our own. Joshy Worrell. He's one of our own. Petrarca wrestled down Neil Bullen, steals it. Oh, hits it out to Thriller. Over the top handball, Ben Keys, bicycle kick. Did that go through? I'm not too sure if that was Ben Keys or Garnacho. It's a beautiful song, isn't it? Double W, that is amazing. Did Ben... Hey, Taylor, how are you, mate? I hope you're doing well after yesterday, mate. Much love. You've got to give that go. You've got to pay an overhead back kick, man. That's a goal, that. Pom Review says goal. What an overhead kick. Bradley Sue. And that's brilliant. What a goal. Ben Keys. How many minutes left? 10 minutes 53, my friend. Good goal, that. Right, let's get Neil Bullen home, chat. Let's get him home. I absolutely adore Riley Thilthorpe. But look at that from Ben Keys. Ah. Ball comes in. Gareth Bale! Ah, fucking... Which is better, Gareth Bale's Champions League goal? Or Ben Keys' goal? You can't beat a bit of Beatles. Are we allowed to besmirch the Beatles, though, with Carlton's name? How does Clayton Oliver get away with holding people in the contest all the fucking time? That was a weird trade, wasn't the Trent code? You got rid of him and then got him back. Yeah, you know what, Taylor? I'm quite happy I called that one. I thought that was going to happen. Why are we replaying the goal that we had about 8 replays for? Here we are, Melbourne have to fight back now. Clayton Oliver goes out to Christian Salem. He goes in the corridor. Jake Bowie. Clayton Oliver delivered inside and Mark Keane. Nowhere, man. Here we go. Nice and patient now. Good kick to Ben Keys. You can tell that that guy that's made the sign that says, got the keys to the city, Benny, he's super proud of that. And I rate that, man. It's the little things in life. Jada, sack him. You know what? I always find JL one of the most defensive, safe coaches. With that midfield, I don't know why you're safe. 9 minutes 15 to go. 89-68. Big mark there by Viney. And a 50. That's stiff. 9-8 on the clock. Viney, pick it from 55. Behind. And we've got the illustrious 69 up for the Demons. You love to see it. Antonio, they could do, definitely. And we might have one now. Saligo here, out right wing. 8 minutes 46 to go. Not too sure what the hell Lachlan Murphy is doing. Now, BA, you've got 8 minutes 36. That's just the running timer. It doesn't include the stoppages. You've got 8 minutes, mate. In real time. Kay Chandler dances around. Jack Viney drills it forward. Taylor, you guys just need once Max King comes back, maybe another forward to complement him. Be interesting what you do. Jordan Butts. Brody Smith goes down the wing. I hope it's not serious, Taylor. Double dummy, that's brilliant. Bit of Phil Collins in a football chant. There's some good names at Adelaide that, you know, obviously the 12-year-old boy in me, Teresa, makes me laugh. Like Butts Cumming makes me laugh every time. I have a little smirk when I call his name. Because I am a child. Riley O'Brien. Here we go. Forward we go now. James Peatling down the wing. Fogarty. Switch is on. Here we go. Nice and patient. Judd McVeigh. Goes back to Danny Turner. That's a great little switch to Salem. Rankini's there, though. Doing very well just to evade him. Great core strength. And there we have the stoppage. You can hurry, love. You just have to wait. Either way, Salem's got a head injury. And Rankine has the free. Can't believe Neil Bullen's going to let me down, chat. This is a disgrace. Someone call the feds. $6:22 to go. Isaac Rankine. The high 90-69. Why does that Adelaide fan look like Mark Hamill behind Rankine there? You know what? I do like a cardboard cutout double dummy. I'm a sucker for it. Inside ball here. The pace here now from Melbourne. Viney. Wrong foots, everyone. To the goal square. And Hinge concedes the free. Bailey Fritsch. Allergic to kicking the football, as we know, because it's an animal product. Can someone explain to me? I've just seen Adelaide's Instagram. They've used the phrase, what the helly, and that's starting to come round. Where has what the helly come from? Nick Holt is on the conspiracy train. We like a conspiracy around these parts. I'm partial to one. Nick might be on something. Are the AFL players on the payroll? Disappointed, Teresa. You were like my favourite for knowing the answer and being like, oh, Pom, it's from a TikTok. 5 minutes to go. There should be, Antonia. I need to bring back Tinfoil Tuesdays. Kids are playing Fortnite. Mrs. Pom is shopping. Teresa, I feel ya. Free kick, Cross. Cross go wide. 90-75 is the score. 4:38 to go. Pom's praying for a Neil Bullen goal at the death. Oh, Joshy! Down the line we go. Oh, Jordan Dawson can't take the grab. I think Sydney are going to be the finals breakers. It's going to be the finals breakers. They're going to ruin finals hopes for teams. I'm looking forward to watching that game, Jada. Was it a good game? I know you lost. But was it a good game to watch for... If you didn't like Fremantle and you were a neutral, would it be a partisan special? It's a song. What the helly? I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate that's where we are now. I don't think Sydney will make it. I just think there'll be finals ruiners. You know, there's always that team that hits a bit of form and might not do enough. But I said 4 rounds ago 2 teams would drop out, and GWS have dropped out. Pick it! Oh, that is another level. Oh, just pay the goal umpire, mate. Do your job. Don't, like, pretend you're building up confidence to go and chat to someone at the bar. Just go. There is 3 minutes, 6 seconds. Real? Immortal? Sydney win their last 8. I think they'll win 6 the last 8. Oh, it's a behind. $76.90. Brodie Smith with the kicking duty. Sam Berry goes over the top, intercepted by Bowie. I'm sure the No Doubt song was hella good, but I'm saying the phrase I'm seeing is what the helly? $2.50 to go. Viney inside. Lindsay. Bomb up to 50. Good mark by the Buttstog. Yeah, I've noticed the team, the illustrious team of chat have educated me that it's gone viral from the song. Like, this is where we are now. No one ever... We didn't have memes when I was a kid. We just had, like, banter. You just, like, ripped on your mate, you know, for, like, going through puberty or acne or something like that. Fritch goes forward. Van Ruin. Fritch again. Beavis and Butthead. And it's spoilt for a behind. $77.90. Viney tackled. I love the way that Teresa is onto umpire myths. That's my favourite thing with Teresa. I feel like the Crows have just put the thing away now. They put the cue in the rack. Done more than enough. 1 minute 27 to go. Free kick Peatling. Ben Keys without a shadow of a doubt. Chris, I'm all in on Ben Keys' haircut. Good haircut. Hey, much love, Antonio. Thank you for sticking around. Great chatting to you, mate. I hope you have a great sleep, because it's nearly 1 a.m. your way. 55 seconds to go, and Adelaide are going to get the win here. Bit shaky at the start, but they finished, did enough in the end. As Bowie just chips it round. Stephen May goes down the line. Will we have one more shot at goal before the end of the game? We usually get the rub of the green when we draft a player in the top 5 who becomes a dud. Like, because obviously the statistical ability of doing that is very slim. So you could say that we have good luck in ruining top 10 picks. 8 seconds to go then. The Crows will cement further their top 4 credentials. A very professional win in the end. And there it is. Adelaide Crows get the job done by 13 versus the Demons. An absolute, not a classic game, but a very strong professional performance by Melbourne and Adelaide. Melbourne just been not quick enough, really, not strong enough. Thank you very much, Antonio. I really appreciate you. Everyone, thank you very much for hanging with me on Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow with the Pommy Kickback Show where we recap the week. I appreciate you all very much. Have a great rest of your weekend. Much love to you all. And we'll see you tomorrow.